Hello, and welcome back to Factorio. I'm just running around the factory doing some make work at the moment. I had prioritised coal away from the boilers, which is probably a bad thing. Let's put a bit of wood into those two just to keep it ticking over. I think we want to reroute this belt, because at some point we'll have more sciences, and I would like to weave them in along here. Okay. We seem to have green. Not enough green. We have... Let's just check all these machines are running. Yep, they are all running, so that's not the problem. It's just, I guess, that this is a slow research. I've got a couple of these to pick up. So, the plan today is, after we've done this, we have an ever-expanding pollution cloud, and there are some places like this, which I know have trees, but here as well, which suspiciously look like they have nests in. So I need to go have a clear out of the nests. And then also, I had a quick look at, where is it? Informatron. I'm 68.4 of 70 needed techs to unlock the next age. The next age is the electronic age. So I would like to be in a position, ideally, to be able to get electronic science into these labs. So let's work backwards. We will start by working out how we would thread the belts. Like that, I think. And then I think if we had inserters here, we can configure these to pick up from the right and configure these to pick up from the left. Yeah, and then I can take that and just paste it down to reprogram those. So then our electronic science will be coming in here somehow. And then we need to find a way to route this upwards, which I think may be a bit of an ask, but we'll try. Okay, so we're going to have to break out of the design here. Maybe I can thread through this gap. Let's try it and see. No, it doesn't quite fit, does it? Whoop, that was bad. So I can't reach far enough here. But I could put undergrounds like that. That's it. So then we can do that. Yeah. And then all of that belt would need to be reversed, so because it's going the wrong way, really, isn't it? All right, let's try this again. So I need to have a square through here. Oop. And I'm sure at some point we're going to discover that something is the wrong way around. But we can sort that out as and when it happens. Okay, and then we need to probably jump across. So we have all 4 lanes here used. And then we have... Yeah, we have a gap here. So we can run a belt downwards here. Alright. Get some more undergrounds, because buses really chomp on undergrounds. And down we come. Okay, so this is where I think we go across. That would do. Okay, so as and when we do it, that will give us green science. The other thing I'd like to check on... Oh, technology progress. Enough knowledge has been acquired to progress further, unlocking electricity age. So if we now look on techs, there it is, electricity. Let's stop that straight away, start that, and that's pretty cool, isn't it? So electricity is going to unlock a bunch of things. I'll queue up weapons after it, just out of principle. we're starting to run quite low on our starter patch of coal. I don't really want to dig up this spaceship, but we may be forced into it. I'm still hand feeding some of these just to keep it going. I'm hoping to get electricity unlocked early enough that this is not an issue. Okay, apart from that, I need to go clear up some of our surroundings. So let's grab a load of ammo. In this mod, I can handcraft engines. There you go, which is pretty cool base compared to vanilla. So this means I can craft a car. Let's craft 2 just in case. Ooh, I got a created car first achievement. That's good. I need a little bit of coal. There we go. I'm going to put some coal in this car, and then we'll set up a second car. There we go. The other thing, can I make grenades? And do I have a suit? So I have heavy armor, which is the best I can currently make. Grenades are iron plate and coal. I don't know if I want to use grenades because we've got the Angry Trees mod. And if I start throwing grenades around, it could have an interesting cascading effect. We will see. So let's have a scout and see if we can find any bug nests that we should really be thinking about getting rid of. Okay, come around this net, this edge. I'm just going to pick up a couple of fish. Just ooh, back up. Oop. Well, that's my first Cargon. Okay. It looks like we are getting attacks. Okay, let's craft a second car. Grab a bit more fuel and go out and see if we can do something about this. So I've got my combat hotbar. I don't know if that's going to help us or not. Let's come around the... Oh, there's a nest off to the side there. So let's see if we can deal with that. Because I'm working with a mod pack I've never used before, I have no idea how strong the bugs are, or how scared I should be of them. So I'm going to go for the spam along the turrets, can't target them all option. Okay, and if I switch back to... Whoop, that's definitely the wrong nanobots. There, that's the nanobots which is killing trees, which is therefore killing my turrets. Okay, it'd be interesting to see if that's a viable mechanic to destroy the trees around nests. I'm not sure if it would be, but it's... Whoa, nasty. But it's definitely worth a try. Okay, and I don't have many nanobots left, so I might need to ration those and maybe craft some more. Alright, so I've got a forest fire going here, which is not going to end well. Let's kill off this individual. Another nest over here, and that's a nest over some resources, so... And I haven't remembered the muscle memory for putting down turrets, so... Okay. This looks like it's... Okay, 3 turrets seems to be able to take the incoming waves currently. Let's go in a bit closer. Okay, this is where the kill line is. And I stay away from the white because that seems like really nasty. Okay, this does it. and back to repairing. It's definitely cheaper to repair a turret than it is to let it go pop. And it's vastly cheaper to repair a turret with ammo in to allow the ammo to get lost. Okay, so we've got some iron patches here, which look quite yummy. There's another nest over here. If I wasn't doing this on YouTube, I would be saving periodically. Okay, electricity age has been researched. Okay, that's the initial wave dealt with. These are out of range of everything, so they're not worth going down. And let's just run in. And I'm just really trying to overpower these and hope that we can repair things quickly enough. Whoa! Standing in some vomit there. These are no joke for early game bugs. Okay. I'm not going after that nest. I think it's well outside my pollution range. Okay. While we're here, let's just have a look at the recipe. So, electronics age is made of engines, electronic circuits, and steel mechanical parts. We have mechanical parts and electronic circuits on our bus, so it is just the engine units we need, and they're fairly straightforward, so I think we'll be okay. Let's go back and get those started, and then we'll do another sweep round to hunt for nests. Except there is one nest down the bottom here I've just seen on the map, which I think we'll be able to deal with pretty easily because it's just the single nest. Whoop. Snapper's no fun. Alright. I think some of these nests drop resources, but I haven't been checking. So when we come back round for a second pass, or when our factory expands out a bit, I guess we'll have to start looting anything that they drop. And see how that goes. I have got a car, haven't I? Why am I not driving? And we should probably stick... Oh, the coal is on the start menu. Good. Up we go. Through the trees. Okay, playing tree roulette again. Let's come over here. Okay, and this is where we're up to with the bus. So we have circuits, we have steel, and what we're missing is engines. So let's make a little engine build. And engines require steam engines, iron, and copper parts. Okay, so steam engines are here. So this is going to be 2 input belts, I guess. Yep. I'm just going to bring this directly in, I think, rather than fiddling around with trying to sideload things. I need copper parts, which I think we can do here. Although I'll need to move that over one so I can load it with a splitter. Here we go. Good. Then that can go over. That's fine. This should have been with a splitter. Good, so that's the first bore. Then copper, glass, can't remember what that is, ceramic, and sand. Steel ingots, coke, circuits, coal, and this is the steel. Okay, so I need this to come in here and sideload. Oh, it's not steel, is it? I need iron parts, which are here. Okay, that's a lot easier. So let's underground this out the way. We can put a splitter in here. Okay, and then... Is this all off by one? Yes, it is all off by one. Let's pick that up. And use the power of nanobots. There we go. So that's iron and copper parts, steam engines. I've got no idea how many of these machines I will need, but we'll figure it out, I guess. Make 2 of these long, 2 of them short. We'll put some pipe up to the end of these builds because this seems to be the pattern these days. There we go. And I'll just square these off. And I don't know how many of these we need. I'm not particularly building to ratio, I'm just building. We'll change the offset of this one so that they're loading opposite sides of the belt. And I'm going to put it on the bus because I'm sure engines will be needed for other things, but it's going to come directly off the bus. So rather than doing that, we'll just do a turny roundy there. Good. Buses are so expensive. I'm really only doing it because I've got no idea on this mod pack what I do and don't require. Okay, so we need steel parts and green circuits. So I think that's going to come in ideally there. And I'm going to need more undergrounds, that's fine. So circuits, we can just split off here, I think. But it needs to be side-loaded, which means that this is undergrounded. We may as well make that undergrounded. Does that do it? Yeah. In retrospect, all these half belts were a bit of a mistake. I should have just used full belts of things, but I didn't know. I probably should have also only put the ingots on the bus, but never mind. So that's the bus completed. Then so then I'm looking for electric age technology pack. So this produces 5 units every 18 seconds, which is slightly more than 3, isn't it? Let's run the rate calculator. Okay, so this is producing 0.28 from 2 machines. Yeah, I don't know why it's complaining. Yeah. Let's get the fluids joined up because it seems to be quite upset by not having fluids. I think I've nearly got the hang of this. And of course, just at the point where it's not really a thing anymore. Alright, and then these both want to go on the same side because I will be combining it with another science potentially. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe by then we'll have torn the whole of this down. Alright, so let's see if this is now... Yeah, 0.28. So if we go back to the map... Oh, we've got no radars, obviously, because we have no electricity. Alright, let's queue up some more researches. So, do I have the ability to make electric labs? That makes me so happy. Okay, so the thing I need is burner labs and green chips. Was I caching green chips? No, I wasn't. That was very foolish of me. Alright, so we will fix that. And what's the best way to do it? Okay, can I set this to be long enough? No, I can't. Can I set it to be long enough from here? So if it picks up from... Yep, that picks up from the green and drops there. Okay, and then I can put down a box, and the box can be capped at a couple of stacks. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Alright, so I was going to find out how fast the sciences down here are making. So it's the green one I care about. So this makes it a rate of 1. Okay, and they were 2 something, so I would need 8 machines to make that keep up. Do I have the machines? I will do if I craft some. Okay, so that's 2, 4. I'm going to quickly change to thermites, sorry, nano, what are they called? Yeah, because I didn't want to have that happen in the middle of my building. So I think it's 8, and I think we need a bunch more arms. Seems silly to be crafting these things when they're on the bus. Okay, let's see if this gets put down. And how are we doing? Yeah, we're doing fine for belt, so I can help you along with that. Good. And then let's get a rate on that. So that's 1.1. 7 of them is just below 1, so that's fine. I'll call that good enough. We're still short of inserters. That's why that one's missing, which is why some of these are missing as well. Okay, how are we doing? Well, we have some electric science. That's pretty cool. And we put in a belt to take it away, didn't we? So we can load it onto that belt. In fact, I think we're going to do it like that, just in case. It's probably not a thing, but I would rather be safe than sorry. Run down. And I can drop some of these in by hand. But before I do that, I'm going to grab a ton of green circuits and pull up some labs and start converting them to electric. So apparently I need some copper parts to automate this. Good. And these are the electric labs. Okay, let's pull all the rest up and see how far we can get. And then we'll have to figure out how to actually generate electricity. Awesome. Right, let's load everything in this one. So how many more of these can I make? None, because I need iron mechanical parts, which I've got a cache of over here. Good. Okay, queue up 20 of those. I'm not sure how long these will take to craft. Let's have a look at electricity production, because I think that's the next thing. So boilers, I can either run it off steam, or there is a fluid boiler, which I'm assuming I feed with calorific fluids. And there's a fuel fluid heater, whatever that is. Don't know. So I think we can use a boiler and presumably attach them to steam engines, much like normal. So let's have a go at that. And we'll need some power poles, presumably. I can't see power poles on here. Let's hope that's not a thing we have to research separately. Okay. Electric energy distribution gives us medium electric poles and big electric poles. Okay. Okay, so electrical power is the next thing. So I need electric engine and electric power. Okay, that's which I can't do. Okay, because my labs, because my labs are all not able to work now. Okay, let's do the obvious thing and just set up a few burner labs at the bottom. Ooh, this is terrible. Okay, have we put these on the wrong line? Yes, we have. All right, let's see if we can fix this then. This should have gone there. And then this is the... That's the scrap line. Okay, that explains things. Let's pick up some of these by hand because I don't want them to end up getting distributed to random places in the bus. Alright, and then we can shove them all... Oh, okay, so it looks like I can't put... It looks like I can't put electric age technology into burner labs. Okay, so the electric engine research is a it's a red and green research. So that kind of explains it, doesn't it? Alright, so why can these not run? Because I have no power. There we go. So I think this is going to be okay. It's just going to take a little while to research the research. Let's check we haven't missed anything else really important off the list. So we need electric engine, electric power. Then we can charge up all the labs that we've just got rid of. We need electric assembling machine, the electric crusher, the I'm assuming we have an electric. Let's have a look at mining drill to see when we get the electric mining drill. Okay, mining productivity 1 just gives us that. Advanced electric drill, superior electric drill. So I'm guessing the electric stone quarry. No, so I'm not sure when the electric drill gets unlocked, but I guess we'll discover this. It will become clear. Okay, so while that is researching, very slowly because we have almost no labs, unfortunately. That was foolish, wasn't it? Let's go for another jaunt and see if we can find any more neighbours. While this plods on in the background. I think that's probably the best plan. So I left my car up here somewhere. And I still have plenty of gun turrets. Good. And I think I want to just double check that we can secure... There's a couple of pinch points, so I'd like to ensure that they are guarded with something. Can we make walls? Yes. Okay, so there's a nice patch of coal here, which would be nice to secure, because coal is the first resource where we kind of can't get any more unless we want to do rude things with our crash-landed ship. So I'm just putting down some walls. They're not supposed to be a cover. They're just supposed to break up attacks. This is meant to be a cover. I want to force the attacks. In fact, yeah, I want to force the attacks through here. So let's wall up this. And then we'll put just a couple of turrets here. They're not meant to stop anything. They're just an early warning system. Okay, we'll just drop it down to 25 rounds in each one. And then we'll go for a quick tour around this lake. We're 14% through our research. Sorry, I'm trying to drive without hitting trees, and that's proving to be a challenge. I'm also watching the mini-map because I don't want to drive into a nest. Okay, so there's a nest there which is almost entirely surrounded by spitters, by worms. I don't think I want to take that on currently. Oh, there's one over there, and there's one just below me according to the mini-map. Let's have a look at the one below. Okay, so the one below looks doable. Let's park up. Okay, and I think I've made a mistake before having my turrets and my ammo on the wrong keys. That's better. So it's 1 for that, 2 for that. Ooh, those are nasty. Let's just get some rounds put downstream there. We've lost sound because of a weird effect in Factorio where we have too many sound sources. Let's see if that turret can do its job. Nope. That's done the job. Good. Stay away from all the patches of goo. Okay, so I'm going to leave that nest which had almost entirely worms that was above. Then let's come down through this isthmus, which I think lines up with the bottom of our base. Yeah. So let's... this would be the way back up. Oh yeah, this is an expansion. And it looks quite nasty, so let's see if we can do something with it. Okay. These things are exploding with fire and with swirly nasty. So, whoa, that's not good. Okay. I don't like this dying with clouds thing. Two nests. Whoa! That was unexpected. But it dropped some things. Alien frost gland. But it totally went boom, didn't it? That's entertaining. So I think that's something to keep an eye out for in future. And I see on the map, let's wiggle through here. So that's the route back up to our base. But I see on the map crude oil. So let's go have a look at the crude oil and check if there's any nests near there. Right, I think we have to go over the top here. Sorry I'm so zoomed out. It's difficult to keep track of where the car should be. In fact, I don't want to park the car by a tree. That's just foolish, isn't it? I do, however, want to get rid of the trees around the oil. To avoid any problems with routing pipes. Okay, that was a little bit spectacular, but not quite as spectacular as that cold frost nest which exploded. We do have a patch down here with 4 nests. Ooh, a nice copper. Let's carry on walking down just to check that there's no nests on the copper. No, there aren't. Okay. I just want to try and bring in a first wave. Oh, they got to the turrets there, didn't they? That's quite a lot of firepower. Okay, I've only got 4 turrets left. Can I craft any more? No, I'm out of materials to craft. 3 seems to be enough to defend. Good, okay. So my nanobots are doing their best to repair turrets as they are being damaged, and that appears to have tanked it. Good, but it was only the exploding nest that dropped goodies. Weird. Alright, so that's it. So we have an oil patch, which is interesting. And I guess maybe the thing to do next time is set up electricity and set up oil, and then start thinking about doing a road network. Because I have the mod transport drones installed. So I was hoping to do a single chunk grid base, but to get that far I had to have the electricity unlocked, and I had to have oil, and I had to have a few other resources so that it's possible to maintain the network. I kind of needed electric miners as well. Without all that infrastructure, you can't really get the mini city blocks working nicely. So that's what I'm hoping for. Let's drive home and check that our factory is functioning. I've got to find a route home through all these trees. Whoa. Okay. No. We will pick up the car and just walk through the forest. There's a squeak through type mod enabled here. It lets us get through the pipes, but it also means we can walk through forests, which is convenient given the density of the forests here. So, what's to recap? We have unlocked the electricity science. We are working through the first techs to get electric power distribution, electric power generation, and we've cleared out the nests which were right on the edge of our pollution cloud. So I think that is a win today. Let's just pick all this up. Pick all these up. Yeah, so these are trundling through. I can drop off another one of these. We are super low on coal, but there's just nothing we can really do about that until we can bring coal in from the patch up north, which I don't really want to do until we're in a position to ship it with trucks. So I'm going to call it a day there. But I guess you've got an idea what we're going to be trying to do in the next game. So until then, thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye.